Hey everybody, I'm Robert the Zombie Bargain Hunter, and today it's what's sold on eBay for March 8th through the 14th. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day. Today's St. Patrick's Day. Happy birthday to my sister if she's watching. Anyways, sales have been crazy this week. I guess everybody has gotten their stimulus check because they are surely shopping, at least in my store. Hopefully on your store too. Anyways, let's get right into the video and I can show you what is going on. Here we go. Alright, report for March 8th through the 14th. I don't know why I said report for. I was just reading. This week the total sales are $4,706.41. Someone asked me what were my net sales. It says right here. They were $3,340.33. You can see selling costs. Here, I'll go down here. Just in case you guys are curious. Selling costs, the eBay fees were $572 for this week, and the shipping labels were $550. So, I know a couple people reached out to me like, hey, would you tell us the cost? And that's basically a cost minus, I still got to subtract the cost of goods, so. But that's a general idea of what the selling costs are. Sales the last 31 days, I am 34.3% up. And compared to the same period a year ago, I am 65.1% up. So I don't know what's going on. It is going crazy. Look, today's Wednesday. I have 55 items to mail already. 6 offers that I'm not even bothering with because I got to mail 55 items today. The active listings, I am at 3,564. I've been listing like crazy and still can't keep up. So hopefully your sales are going as good as mine. Been listing a lot of games, so that will boost up my sales a lot more when you're in the video game category than other categories like clothes and stuff. So, alright, let's start off. This is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. I got this. I believe this is like 60 cents at the one of the GameStop clear out, or yeah, clear outs I should say. See, it's a nice little figure. I'm surprised I got this much. These were usually cleared out before. It even had damage on it. But yeah, I was happy to get $15.29, and both sold that I had super fast. This screen protector, I got a bunch of these off of Amazon clearance. They came out to be, I believe, either 99 cents or even less than 99 cents. I think they were less than 99 cents because I used some of my points. But I got a ton of these, and they are selling for $8.99 each. So I mean, it's not big profit, but there's just a lot of listings, I should say. I think I have close to like 80 of these, so hopefully they sell pretty fast, and hopefully a lot more people buy more than one. So I might not ever do that again, but it was something different. Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween men's t-shirt. Had these for a while. I think these were 2 Halloweens ago where I picked these up from the Disney clearance sale. They were a closeout. Super inexpensive. They sold for $17.09. So, very good. I'm probably maybe a buck or two into them. I'd like to show you some of my pops. This is another one that I just got in. This is from Pop in the Box. Paid, I believe, like $9 for these. This guy sold for $26.99. Just like to show you just some of the different things. Just not all plush or all games or all different things like that. I don't even show you most of my games because I've sold almost 200 games this week, and that would be super boring. Just like, here's the next game. Here's the next game. Nah, I don't want to show you that. Fortnite Bitty Boomer. This is a wireless Bluetooth speaker. Paid almost nothing for these. This is really just cute and funny looking. I believe I got these at GameStop too. You see, just Fortnite's so popular, so anything you find from there, make sure you look it up because it might be worth a lot of money. I mean, this isn't worth a lot of money, but there's a lot of things out there that are worth a lot of money. Diamond Green Lantern. I got these for $5 each. You can see has some box damage on it, but real cool figure. Green Lantern isn't the most popular, but it's good enough. They are selling for $40.49. I still have 7 left, and I've sold 3 of them so far. Deadpool on a unicorn. This one has a spinning taco. This one's hilarious. You can see that taco spins. You can drink coffee. I'm glad I didn't keep one, because if I had it, I would just play with the freaking taco all day. But yeah, the taco spins, and he's riding a unicorn. So what can be better than that? Anyways, I paid, I think, a couple dollars for the mug, and it's selling for $20.69. This game is terrible. It has nothing but like glitches and flaws and everything else. But I'm shocked. I threw it up for $31.49. I think I paid around $10 or $11 at the GameStop clearance, and I'm shocked that they sold super fast. All these sold out within this week. So obviously priced it correctly, but I was scared because this game was so glitchy that I might not sell. This is another game over here that the person even selling it to me is like, these aren't going to sell, and put them up, and they sold within a week. And it sold for $44.99. And I'm only paid, like I said, $10 to $12 depending on what day I got them. So yeah, you don't have to listen to everybody. Just follow your nose. All right, on to the plush. We have a bunch of plush sold. Not as much as last week, but still a good amount of plush. This is the Penguins of Madagascar. I didn't know if this was Skipper or Rico, so I just put them both in the title. I am not going to look everything up. It just takes too long. Just make a guess, and if someone buys it, they buy it. If they have a question asking who is it, look it up. You look it up. I'm not going to do the work for you. Anyways, this guy sold for $15.29. But if someone comes and yells at you, hey, that's not Skipper, it's Rico, or vice versa, just pay them no. Just ignore them. You get yelled at eBay all the time. Don't worry about it. If you're a new seller, you're going to get yelled at eBay. Street Fighter, Ryu, Ken, and Akuma. This one I bought a bunch of cases from the 99-cent store. They actually sold me cases. And I had a bunch of different characters, so I just made a bunch of different sets of 3. I don't know if any of you know the characters, but there's like Chun-Li and a few other ones. I forget. I think there's a... forget it. Anyways, I put them in sets of 3. If you want to look at them, they're in my store. 2 sold so far, and they're selling for $17.99. I was trying to think of Guile. I couldn't think of his name off the top of my head. Alright, here's a little inexpensive gallery puppy dog. I always like to show you these little inexpensive ones. A lot of people will just toss them or just donate them back. They're not worth your time. I mean, it's $13. You already have it. Why would you re-donate it if you got it in like a bag or something like that? I mean, I wouldn't advise you if you don't want to deal with small end items. I wouldn't advise you to go and buy one like for $1 or 50 cents. But if you got them in a lot, why not throw them up? Because that's how I deal with this, and that's how I got this. I got in the... This is probably, I believe this one was in the Gaylord lot. So yeah, just throw them up, and it's $13, and it's better than going to the thrift store or throwing them away. Alright, Carter's Baby Striped Tiger. I've been loving these security blankets. Hoping I can find some more. I got these in a big lot. I believe it was Target. And these are selling very well. I believe almost sell one every single week. At least a different one. I have like 5 or 6 different ones. So anyways, they are selling for $19.79. I think I paid $1 or $2 for them in a huge lot. The Smurfs. This is a seated baby Smurf. He probably would have went for a lot more, but he had cracking on his name. He's like a PVC or rubber head. You can see right there. But yeah, you can see like there's like spots in between his name right here. And it's a little bit of cracking. I mean, he's an old guy, so wouldn't be surprised. can't be shocked that he's cracking at this age. Look at it. You can see right there. It's missing some spots, and that looks like it's supposed to say TM, and it doesn't. But I disclosed it, and it sold for $35.99. So if you have a perfect one, or you find a perfect one, make sure to list it higher than that. I'd probably start at about 50. Animal Adventure, bunny rabbits are selling. Unfortunately, I didn't put much up this year at all. That is sad. I just didn't have the time with all the GameStop hauls that I've been doing. This one's 13 inches. Oh, bunny rabbits do sell pretty well if you list them. Unfortunately, I didn't list them this year. This one sold for $16.19. Here's another bunny rabbit that sold. This is actually just a tie. The larger ties do sell very well. The smaller ties, you can probably just lot them up and sell them like that. But the bigger ties, they do very well. This one sold for $22.49. You can see he's bigger than my board that I have back there. That's how long this guy is. But he shipped for, I believe it was only 12 ounces, so he wasn't that heavy. Another Easter item. This is a sheep or a lamb. Make sure you put both of those in the title. People don't know the difference. So make sure you put sheep and lamb. Sometimes you can put like a farm animal or something like that. But this is just a generic, pretty sure it's just a generic lamb sheep. Put it that way. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't even have anything to identify him. So he's just a generic, and he sold for $13.49. Like I said, generic ones do sell. Just make sure you have the keywords properly. If you want to copy mine, feel free. Go to my store, copy all you want. I do not mind. Gans Webkinz Orange Black Striped Alley Cat. This is a tabby, so make sure you have all those keywords in there, because this is a product that's out there. I mean, there's so many out there. You have to differentiate yourself between all the plush and stuffed animal sellers. I mean, if you just put orange, black, striped cat, you're going to have less views than I will. So make sure you do proper keywords as much as you can. This one sold for $14.39. Garfield is part of my Garfield collection. I have so many Garfields that I just listed. This is a small one. This is only a 5x4, but it's Dakin, which that's what Garfield is. You can see the old Garfields are Dakin. This is 1981 United Feature Syndicates. There's a close-up. Find any of these guys for a buck or two at the most. Even the small ones, like I said. This one sold for $15.29. So nice, nice little profit. Alright, this is a giant teddy bear. This one got smushed into a tiny little package. He actually weighed under 16 ounces, so that was great. I thought I was going to have to go priority with this guy, but he weighed under 16 ounces, smushed. You see he has cool feet, nice gray nose, really good. Hug Fun has been picking up a lot of popularity lately, so if you find any Hug Funs, list them. Make sure to list them. This one sold for $31.49. I probably should have listed it for like $40 and then dropped it down 10%, but whatever. I'll take $31.49. He was only up for a couple months, so very happy with that. Disney Store Mickey Mouse. I bought these from the Mickey Mouse store, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. These are really cool. These were very popular way back when. The first one that I picked up, number one, is the Steamboat Willie one. That's one of my highest plush that I've ever sold. I sold that one for $450. So these were very desirable back then. This is only September, so not as desirable as like January, February, but you still get a good amount of money. This one sold for $40.49. You can see I had a bunch of them. And I think I actually have to relist, so I believe I still have more. Bernice the Dragon Hippo. He looks like a hippo. He's supposed to be a dragon. This one, if you watched my video a few weeks back, this one was an actual return, and I showed you, I took him out of the box, and I'm like, this guy works. They claim that he doesn't work, so I put in batteries, and of course he works. So raised the price a couple bucks, and he sold within a couple weeks. And he sold for $19.79, even with bad pictures. You can see it's a very bright. I should have put him on a different background, or put her on a different background. Anyways, it's a fun little hippo dragon thingy. And it sold, like I said, for $19.79. Despicable Me, Fluffy Unicorn. I have a ton of these guys, so I dropped the price on this one. Person sent me an offer for $26 for 2, and I'm like, alright, get rid of them. Had a huge container, I think it was like 50 gallons, full of Minions and Fluffies. And Fluffy hasn't been selling. Fluffy used to be great. Fluffy would sell for like $50 for the medium to large ones, but now, I guess they made a ton of her, and they're not worth as much. Anyways, like I said, I got $26 for 2 of them, and sold those. I probably have to relist some other ones that are, I believe, are a little bit bigger, so I'll probably raise the price on them. Build-A-Bear Glisten Santa Reindeer. I don't know if that's her name or just because she's shiny. I don't remember. It's been a while since I listed this one. I believe it's been like 2 years, so I do not remember if it has a name or doesn't. But sold for a decent amount of money. Sold for $17.09, so not a lot of money, but hey, I only paid what, 50 cents at the bins for her, so very happy with that. Disney Monsters Inc. Posable. This is art. This one actually went to a viewer, so thank you if you're watching. This one went into, well, you'll get in a nice poly bag. He'll be smashed in a poly bag, so be prepared if you're watching this. He's like 36 inches. I believe he barely made it under 16 ounces, so he's shipped first class. I'm surprised he did not sell so much earlier. And he's got the authentic patch. Maybe I should have put the authentic patch in the title, but whatever. He sold for $22.49, so I'm happy to get rid of him. Had him for a long time. Here's another one that I had for a long time. I think this is probably one of the first plush items that I had. They're kind of ornaments, but they're not. You can see they're little Ronald McDonald's. I got these out of they were like $1 bag when I used to buy plush for $1. And these were just laying in the bottom, so I decided to list them as 2. You can see I don't even have measurements on them. I don't have nothing. So you can tell they are super old. I think I put measurements in the title. Yeah, 4.5 inches. So I put it in the title, but yeah. And as you can see, I didn't drop my price on it. I kept it the same all through these years, and they finally sold. They sold for $12.59 for 2 little Ronald McDonald Christmas tree ornament thingies. Dolphin Plush. I always like to show these to people because it's just a generic plush. There's nothing special about it, but the colors are really cool. You can see the yellows and the purples and the oranges. Just a really cool colors in it. It's from Circus Circus, which is a casino in Vegas. So yeah, and this one sold for $14.39. It's really cheaply made, but the colors will always sell it for you. So make sure you put in the title like purple, fire, orange, yellow. People look for different things like that, or even to replace ones that they lost. Lindsay Toy Musical Pull String Hot Pink Giraffe. This one was actually jammed up. I washed it in the wash machine because it was a baby toy and pulled the string and oh no, did I break it? After a few days, after smacking it a few times, if you smack the box right here, the string actually started crawling back in, and then now it works perfectly. So if you ever get these and you have to wash them, give it a few days and smack the box. It can make the string start moving again, because sometimes it just gets jammed up because you got water in there, or it dried wrong and it just got little like sticky from the dirt or whatever. So try smacking it right here on the box. And if you have to keep smacking it, keep smacking it. Just make sure you get it to work, and don't toss it out if you wash it and it doesn't work. Smack it a few times. Give it a chance. Last but not least, this is a reindeer, a reindeer dog Christmas toy. I got this out of the Goodwill blue boxes. I think I did that, what, 2 weeks ago? So I picked that out. They're just a little cheap crinkle toy, but just threw it up there, and it sold for, what did it sell for? I closed the screen before. $11.69, so not bad for just a generic. Didn't have any tags or anything like that. Anyways, I'm gonna make this video pretty short. Super busy, so please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. Take care. I gotta get to shipping out. Bye.